afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? Hope everyone's having a great Monday so far. It's Sunday. We woke up. I wish I could tell you that we got out of bed early and started getting work done, but that is definitely not the case. Woke up this morning, didn't really feel so great, so we went back to bed. We didn't get out here. We didn't get anything done, and we're getting a late start. And I feel like I'm starting off every video kind of getting a late start, but that's where we're at today. So on the agenda is we need to get some work done, because we're not going to let feeling a little get us down. We're going to get stuff done. So we still need to cut the grass, and we still need to change the oil in the Ranger. So we're going to be doing that in the background, as well as trying to get the first gen somewhat wrapped up today. So yesterday, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, we got the whole front fascia here painted the same color as the rest of the truck. Now we can pretty much reassemble everything, get the grill on, and I do have another surprise, another mod that we picked up for the first gen. So without further ado, we're gonna get the day started. We're gonna get some stuff done. Failure is not an option. Alrighty, so we got all the parts lined up for you guys to see. We got the second gen intercooler, reshaped outlets. I actually got some new, better, heavier duty hardware, and then these sleeves I had laying around from something else that we can use to sleeve the hardware. That way it looks nice and legitimate. We got our new Vibrant clamps and boots. I love Vibrant stuff, man. It's so nice. Some of the boot lengths I think we're gonna do a little bit longer, so we got all that stuff. We got all of our painted stuff from yesterday. Valve covers did not turn out, we didn't take them all the way down to bare metal, so we kind of painted over, but they're not that great, but they will do. The pipes turned out awesome. Don't want to forget our O-ring on our S400 outlet. Got our bumper bracketry, new hardware, and we did get new headlights. I picked these up a little while ago. They've been sitting off in the corner, but we got to get them swapped out. Apparently they sit in these little rings, and these are the truck light LED headlights that you guys told me about a while ago when I couldn't see crap coming home from Jay Sendit's household. So hopefully these will do a little bit better. I do think that you guys told me about a mod getting, because I guess they don't get full power or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm just trying to remember back to that video. Somebody was mentioning maybe some full power mods. I don't know if the headlight plugs get like full power, but if that's a thing, let me know in the comments down below. Now would be a great time to give the video a big thumbs up too. But now that you guys have seen the layout, we are gonna get started with the reassembly here. Let's go. So some things that are still on the list to get done now. I think we're counting down from 4 or 5 days left, because Russell, it's a beautiful day out. The Greg A weather report is that's a beautiful day out, so you know there's bikes going by. So Russell, the roadside repairman, actually goes to this event. This is like the one and only diesel event that he still goes to. So if you're coming, be on the lookout for him. He might even be racing that diesel minivan of his he's got. So he likes to leave Friday. So unless by some circumstance this is not done Friday, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days, and there's still some big ticket items on the list that we need to get done before we really deem this thing ready to race or / even drive down the road. Number one being seeing that, and you guys have mentioned it before in the comments, that now that we have these really big injectors in, we still have a factory lift pump, which may or may not be getting taken care of sometime this week, let's hope. But we have kind of a low pressure lift pump. We don't have our gauges in yet, which we still need to get the gauges in, and the fuel pump hasn't been turned up. So there are some big ticket items. We are going to be very busy the next couple days trying to slam dog this thing to be done. So let's stop talking, let's get to working. I know. Alright, so before we continue any further, oil's draining in the Danger. look at all this crap. You guys know, you guys saw it. You're like, he's not gonna put that back together like that. So perfect time before we got our nice, hey, how are you? Before we put our really nice headlights in, we'll clean all that up, get that all washed up. What better way to do that than in the wife's kitchen sink? So that's where we'll head. We'll go inside, actually. We'll go to the slop sink, but we'll get those cleaned up before we put those in. Then once that's assembled, those can go back on. Look at that sexy, that thing is just, ugh. Alright guys, quick installation tip. I didn't look these up when I was doing them, but it looks like these have a much bigger backside to them than these factory bulbs. So the opening, this little half oval here that the headlight sits down into here and bottoms out on these little tabs, I had to open this one up quite a bit more in comparison to this one because of that. So I've been doing that for a little while, still need to do that one, but now this one will fit down in here flush like so. So doing that. These things are sexy. Oil change officially done. I know you guys are sad. You wanted to see more footage of that. It was pretty sweet, let me tell you. Alright guys, what do you think? Leave a comment down below. I think they're pretty slick if you ask me. They need to be tweaked a little bit if they look a little crooked, but they look, I think they look sick. It's gonna look good against the silver, that's for sure. Alright guys, so just another test mock-up. Go figure, half of my hardware for the front bumper is wrong. So that is probably gonna have to wait for another time, but here is just another look at everything. I was messing around with the bumper, pulling it up, test fitting where it is and is not gonna be. But if this is up and pushed in, you can see it's a pretty tight gap, and that can actually go up even further. So it's a pretty tight gap right there, especially with the other side. Now what I'm thinking is, and I actually saw one of you guys comment as well, I think what I'm gonna do is just run those intermediate pieces and kind of shape them to, I don't know if you guys can even see that, run them right here and then shape them right here, and then just kind of run two half pieces, because the grill and the bumper are so close. This is a pretty tight gap. Only where it looks kind of funny is where you have this huge open space. So we're just gonna cut two halves, have them bolted there, so it kind of smooths that out, and then we'll be good to go. So I just wanted to test fit that one last time, and then that'll actually work good. We'll just kind of shape it, you know, right like here, wherever the intercooler lies, and then cut that up, make that look good. I know you got you first gen restoration guys, you're crying inside, I know, but we're making it look as legit as possible here. So that's the plan there. We'll take the bumper off again and keep moving. What I wanted to do is we still need to get our permanent mounting hardware in there for the intercooler. That's the next step. So I just wanted to put this stuff on just to make sure everything was a-okay on that. Alrighty guys, we have some serious catching up to do. I have been getting my butt kicked all day long, and I feel like crap. And we've gotten one other thing done. We haven't even gotten the valve covers on yet, but we have got the intercooler supports done. I just put the grill on there just to show you guys what they look like from out there, and then I'll take it off and show you guys in detail. So here's an up-close look. I have this sleeved piece that I told you about before that is capping over the threaded rod here in the 1/2-inch size, because that is what fits through these bushings. So this is much beefier. Got it all tightened up. behind here on the other side. This side just so happens to be exactly where the overflow tank would be. So we're probably going to have to space the overflow tank out or maybe relocate it, but that is for another time. So the issue was these rods that are capping the threaded rod here weren't quite 1/2 inch inside diameter, so I had to drill them out, and that's quite a length. And as you can see, our drill press over here it was kicking my butt. That is, you know, you got to do what you got to do with what you have. And my handy dandy DeWalt drill took a crap. This is my little Milwaukee job. This is, you know, my backup pea shooter drill. Now my DeWalt took a crap. I actually had purchased another one previous to this, and I took it out of the box, and the chuck is already messed up. Brand new DeWalt. So needless to say, like I said, we didn't get anywhere near as far, just like seems like every other time. But hey, we are getting it done. We will get it done. The last thing I do want to do is just throw the valve covers on. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button before you leave. Subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you.